What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Happy New Year. It's a new year, first day of the year. Welcome in. Let everybody get in and in. All right, guys. Not the easiest end of year recovery ever, right? I mean, this market just continue seeing like really heavy rejections. Anything above 25,600 does not seem to want to put in some bullish structure above it. We just keep selling it back off. Jacob said, just passed my first 3 accounts. Nice, dude. What better way on the first day of 2026? Good job. We're watching NQ sell off like heck right now. 300 points on a Friday, first day of the year. This is no joke. Got overnight lows at 440, 60 points lower here. This might be a good opportunity to go to the tick chart and look for a setup. I don't think we have any news on this. No, like nothing. Nothing today. No, wait, let's see. Okay, so overnight lows are at 440s. We just pushed into 485, and we are not slowing down. Good night. This market is, oh my goodness. What's up, everybody? Happy New Year. What's up, man? What's up? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in. There's so much selling pressure on this hourly candle. We are down 300 points. Still printing. There's just not really a lot of buying reaction off there. You had a gap at 446, but that might as well just be the overnight lows. This is really, really weak. Sir, reply, I'm here, I'm here. What's good? Happy New Year, Skanoid. Skanoid, Skanood, Skanad. Ew, that tastes weird. Alright. It tastes really weird. Is there an opportunity for a push back down to 427 here in the next couple minutes? Momentum is continuing lower. This came out of nowhere, man. What a slap in the face. What a slap in the face. I want to be a little bit patient, man. This is as much as I think that this does take the overnight low, just there's so much selling pressure that I think it's a little bit I find it very hard for us to get recovery until we take that overnight low, but we're 300 points lower with really no pullback. Even on the tick chart, like you have 560 to 605 maybe if you can catch it, but there hasn't been many pullbacks. That means we have momentum. Momentum does not really offer you many pullbacks, so you have to be in it quick and out of it quick. See what this bounce off 450 looks like. BBC question: XFA sitting near 75K. Would you take the 25K out? Yeah, I would just take the 5K payouts all the way up until the live account, man. Because you still, I mean, if you haven't taken a payout yet, you're still looking at 5 weeks, so you can still do trading and build profits up. But no, I would take the payouts. Best funded accounts for scalping. Best funded accounts for scalping. Maybe take profit. Maybe take profit. Oh, hold on. All right, we're back. Take profit. They can be a little bit on the cheaper side because they have that intraday, no activation fees, but intraday drawdown, which intraday drawdown sucks. But if you're a scalper, it doesn't affect you as much because scalpers are in and out, right? So. Dude, 508 just got smacked on. That daily candle wick makes me want to throw up. That daily candle wick makes me want to throw up. Take profit? Yeah, man, I think take profit's good. There's a lot of good ones. Appreciate that, Isaac. Yeah, there's a lot of good ones. I mean, stay away from the ones that don't want you scalping less than 10 seconds. And then as far as, scalp traders, they're all good. My Funded Future is good. Tradeify is good. Take profit if you're a scalp trader is good. Lucid is even good. Funding Ticks has a 10-second hold time rule, so maybe not them, but brother, this feels like a very easy momentum play to just kind of get in here, stop it out above that 508 rejection, and let it ride. But at the same time, like the context of the situation is that we're down 300 points in less than 10 minutes. Which on one hand means there's really great momentum, but it's also very overextended. So a little tricky. Oh, why is it 1 minute hold time? Ooh, that's crazy. Yeah. See, because I'm thinking about taking a scalp trade right here, and I don't want to have to hold it for 1 minute. Maybe I deactivate my Funding Ticks accounts for this trade. Yeah, when markets are this volatile, I don't want to be holding anything for longer than like a minute. So I feel that. Maybe I disable the accounts for like this trade. Let's just wait. Let's see if we can get a retracement. Try to get a trade. Everything's getting sold. 497 gets sold. Good night. This market cannot find a buy. What a crazy rejection off the 800s there. I feel that, Bullseye. Yeah, Funding Ticks is going to be probably not super scalper friendly. We're just setting an abysmally weak range here off of like under 500. There's just no buying activity here. Just we're so extended to the downside that it's a little sketchy to try to get in. I wouldn't mind if we could kind of take this high. If we see weakness above this high, try to get in, but I don't know. With the momentum we're seeing here, that would be I think it's a low probability that we get that high, and if we do, then it might just be a true breakout. Because when you see momentum like that, it's just like continuations with very like micro pullbacks at best. There's just not a lot of opportunity as far as like deep pullbacks to get in on. And we're still just weak. 10-point range right here, snug against low a day. This looks horrible. We get in 2 micros short here for a quick scalp. Stop it out. Wow, that's great entry. See if 500 is going to hold here. All right, let's cut it. Let's cut it and look to re-enter above 510. Let it take this high, then we'll look to re-enter. What do you use for copy trading? Trade Syncer. Not a great first trade, right? Jeez Louise. 30 points immediately as soon as I get short. Love it. Think we will retrace back up? Not really. The daily candle has not yet flipped, but with this much of a wick on the highs, it's like that's kind of the setup. Looking for a break of 430. Is yesterday's low or the overnight low? That's the trade I want to see. But if it's going to show some buying, I'll step out of the way and re-enter when I see weakness. That's what that'll do. See how strong this pullback gets. Anything can happen, obviously. Anything can happen. But this market's got to make a statement here because we did just sell 300 points in like 15 minutes. That's nice. Not bad. Do something like this, 40s into 60s, probably stop it out above. If we reclaim 600, that would be plenty enough for me to get out of the way. 50% of that range if we reclaim it. Let's try to do that. Try to get filled short here. We'll see what happens. Just barely missed. All right, so just kind of looking to follow the trend of that sell-off today. Got a good entry there. If we reclaim 600, that's enough of a reversal for me to step out of the way and just call it a loser. See what the price action looks like above 550s. We'll see some aggressive rejection back into this range is the idea on this trade. Need to get tapped in first. Slowly though, we want slow PA up to this. I'll fiddle with the orders a little bit. I want this to kind of slowly pull up and fill me. Pause. All right, I got filled on my on these. It's a hell of a retracement. I'm not gonna lie. All right, yeah, I got filled on everything, Loki. All right, let's get it. See what happens, chat. See what happens, chat. See what the funk happens. I'm gonna take this now that we've seen. So look, the kind of goal was to build a position up here around 560s, 570s, but now that we've come up and put an aggressive rejection, if we revisit and go higher, that's probably it for me. So I'm gonna take that add position off. And man, if we can get under 530s here, I would love to start to get aggressive with my risk management, go break even like quick. But I do like the high that we just rejected from. We saw some nice selling off of it. We just need to see continuation now, which we're curling back up. Let's see. We'll give it a shot. 600s is kind of max pain for me. I'll step out of the way at 600. I don't like that recovery. Don't like that recovery. Don't like it. Don't like it. Don't love it. And for that flush under 535. I got out. I got out. It's not the price action I want to see. I think we'll get a better entry. Let's wait. It's a bit of a slow rejection. I want to see a much heavier rejection off of 550s. And now we break. Let's see. Let's see. When is your 500 tick chart video? I'll work on something like that. I'll work on something like that for today. Damn, bro. I might have had it. Damn, bro. I might have had it. All right, 562 is the high of this reversal. Yo, YouTube, I appreciate everybody hanging out. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. We appreciate y'all. We're gonna look to finally some like a trending market today, which I love, which is gonna be good. Past couple of days have just been so choppy. Markets are actually moving today, so this is good. I'm not gonna complain about a moving market. It's just really strong buying off of that 520 there. How was y'all's trading day today? Y'all take any trades? Trade that. Did anybody get caught in that? Oh man, hopefully nobody got caught in that big. That's why I like to wait. That's honest to God why I like to wait at least an hour before I start trading, man. Crazy ass pump. Crazy ass pump. All right, so we took new highs. I could have gotten out for a little bit more profit after we took these lows, but I kind of just, yeah, the price action was being sticky up here. This is a deep V at this point. We're up more than 100 points. I wonder how strong this recovery is going to get. Huh. I got in. I got in sim. Nice. Nice job. Hey guys, 30 likes on the YouTube, man. Can we get to like at least 50? At least 50. And we're just slightly red on my top step account. These copy trading accounts are doing pretty good. Happy camper. Small base hit. Small base hit. This is looking very, very strong. We're approaching that level of like, okay, this might turn into like a true strong reversal. The buying off of 520s was just incredible. There's 580s, new highs. We're getting so close to VWAP. VWAP is 638. We're like 50% of this retracement. Or sorry, 50% of this sell-off. We're now retraced. Are you in a position? Not yet. Not yet. Although this looks so strong right now. I'm less interested in fading this than I was before, to be honest. Less. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna hop into this momentum here. I'm in at 590s, kind of looking for a breakthrough 600. Start to build a position here around 590s. This is really strong right now. Really strong right now. Looking for a little bit of consolidation right here, then a breakthrough 600. Not expecting it to hang out long. My added one, 586. Added another. I'm in 4 at 590s. It's a nice pivot off of 575. We're just seeing a lot of strength off of that low day reversal. Gotta get through 600 right here. The VWAP's up there at 630s. Made 2,000 on the day. Nice job, bullseye. 25, 630. Yeah. See if we can go make a move towards VWAP. This retracement at this point is now strong enough to consider going long. Looking for a deeper recovery at this point. VWAP is just 30 points higher through this high. This is really aggressive buying off the lows. It just kind of needs to hold here. We have a high at 605 that we need to try to get through. It's the first bit of traction we've seen here on this trend trend off the lows. I guess we got sticky around 560s, but keep getting heavy rejection off 590. Don't love it. Don't love it. Need to break 590s. Thinking if we break under like 552 here, probably cut it. Gotta hold 552. Oh, what trade copier? It's called Trade Syncer, man. It's called Trade Syncer. It's like a cloud-based trade copier. It's pretty good. No complaints. Well, some complaints, but as long as I'm using TradeEvade accounts, no complaints. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's. Back. That's a beautiful buy off of 562 there. I added 2 more as this comes back to my entry. I'm going to tighten my risk. Oh my fucking goodness. Bro. Alright, we're all flat. Son of a bitch. Oh shit. Okay. Reading price action there didn't do me any favors. Alright, let's wait. I don't know. 560s to 590s right back down. That was aggressive. All right, we're out. It's not really holding the strength that I want to see it hold, so we're out. '50s is breaking. Dude, sick coffee cup. Thanks. At least you can laugh. That's pretty. I mean, it's funny. I mean, it sucks, but it's funny a little bit. That looked like a good ad. It was a strong buying back. It didn't, but it was a good cut. What's important is it was a good cut. Try to see this market hold some sort of strength there, and it just doesn't. We'll see if this wants to go back to low day. All right, I got in short 5 at 20s, looking for the break under 520. 28, looking for the break under 520. Seems like we're in the momentum back to the downside. Small pullback here is about as much as I'll give it, like 550s, and I'll have to cut it. Just looking for a clean break of 520s. All right. Added 2 more at 513. Looking for the break under 500. No, how did that happen already? We're good, Chad. We're good. Go break even off that pivot off 519, looking for the break at 500. It's really important when you have momentum. We're not going to get a level test and then a retest. That would be invalid, and that would kind of void the idea that we're in a momentum trade. Levels don't sit around and retest when we're in momentum. They just sell, or in this case, they just trend, right? All right. Good Lord. Good Lord. Thank you, Jesus, for trading. Thank Jesus for trading. Let's leave our lucky one. Great session. What's good, Fade? How's your session, man? Yeah, this, I mean, we're moving, right? Can't complain. We're moving. We're moving. That was, oh my God, there's so much momentum. Momentum! Momentum. Oh boy. I took off the runner as we took the lows, whatever. I mean, that was 100 points quick with the quickness. Nice job. See, I try to be very, like, sometimes, I mean, that was a good trade. Fortunate the market wanted to work out there, but I'm just trading what I'm seeing, and things are constantly changing. You know, things are constantly shifting and changing in the market. So you take what the market's giving you, like right here, did at this point in time, right, without this side of the picture, this shit looked like a strong recovery to move back to VWAP. So I played it that way, right? I got long and started building positions for a break of 600 for a move to VWAP. That didn't happen. We couldn't hold structure. We could not hold support at 560. We sell back, start to pick up some acceleration to the downside, see momentum. Break at 520s is the trade, and if we do, it's like you failed to hold the higher low, and we're back into the gap. Yesterday's gap. I'm playing what I'm seeing. Oh shit. Just playing what I'm seeing. How are you able to trade so many accounts? Do they ban you for that? No, they don't ban you. Who would ban you? This is TradeSync, and these are all different prop firms. So like you'll see, I've got my Tradeify live account, which I'm at $47,000 on my Tradeify live account. I got that account at 30,000. Top Step I got much higher, but I've taken payouts, but that's in a drawdown. Anyways, something about Project X is unlucky for me. I do better on my Tradeify live account than I do on my Top Step live account. Anyways, where were we? Yeah, so these are all different prop firms. So you'll see funded next, funded next, funded next. Dude, now I'm thinking that trade we just took, if that was that less than a minute, because if it was, then funding ticks is going to take my profit, bro. I might have to just trade that one on the side or something. How can I check, like, orders? All right, so I sold. Wait, no, this is Project X. How do we check the order book on? Okay, so we sold 5. Wait. Why do we have an NQ position on? Cancel. Okay, so we sold 5 at 950, and we filled 5 at 951. I think we're in the clear. Jeez, bro. I think we're in the clear. That should be over a minute. 950, 951, plus 27 seconds. I don't think they should do it on based on time. I think they should do it like if you're truly not like hyper scalping. Like that was a 100-point move. Who cares if I take profit in less than a minute? Yeah, I feel that. If y'all are scalpers, don't use truly don't use funding ticks. They had a decent sell. These accounts were like $100. Whatever. I'm just trying to add to my arsenal. Anyways, where was I? These are all the props I'm using. Lucid trading. 5 of them bitches. Take profit, 5 of them. Top 1, I went ahead and got some funded accounts on top 1, bro. I'm not gonna lie. 2 of them. I accidentally bought 1 on Project X. Then I have 3 trade days. Base hits, baby. We are still selling. Oh my, like what is actually happening? Is it World War III? What's the news on Iran? Trump keeps threatening them. There's no coffee left. It's fine. Yeah, Lucid's sick. Yo, run the likes up. We're at 60 likes. Can we get to 40? This is actually ludicrous there. This market is down over 400 points on a Friday on the first day of the new year. Somebody said, will you be live Monday, sir, Dakota? Bro, I'm not Dakota. But I will be live Monday. This is kind of insane. I'm not gonna lie. This is a roller coaster of a day. Is this gonna be Black Friday? Is this gonna be Black Friday? First day of the new year, massive sell-off. No Apex? Not at the moment. I had some last time we were trading, but that drawdown was no joke. I tried to... that drawdown's no joke. But I'll probably buy some more. They're only $200 for 20 accounts is a steal. Good night, bro. What is happening? Are we going back down to 25,000? Look at this daily candle. Just look at this daily candle. Look at the fucking wick on that daily candle. I'm not gonna lie. This is the level I'm looking at right here. If this momentum continues and we're in 360s, we are selling the funk off. We are selling the funk off. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. There's a whole lot of rhythm going round. Yo, chat! Use code BPC on all the props down below. My funded futures trade if I take profit. Apex. Funding ticks, maybe. Alpha, definitely lucid. Let's see if we can get to a cool, with one micro, like 250 in profit on this one. Where would that be? 200s? Yeah. Which copier? It's called Trade Sinker. Trade Sinker. Also, we're 30 likes away from 100 likes, chat. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Get in with the trend. Get in with the trend. And he just got on Top Step. I don't have any codes for you for Top Step, man. What a crazy Friday. It's only 10 a.m., bro. It's fighting. Yeah, she's going nowhere quick. I don't know. Trying to hold on. New lows here. Just under 30s. Yeah, this is solid. This is a solid day. Pretty clean moves. I was kind of convinced on this push to 600s that we might be, you know, truly reversing because, well, I mean, we didn't pop above VWAP or anything, but it was a pretty deep retrace. 460 to 610 was pretty solid retracement. I was kind of convinced for a second there. I did take a long in there and got chopped up on it, but then we got short. It was a strong bounce. That was a strong bounce. Even though we sold it, it was a strong bounce in the moment. Kind of fooled me a little bit. I think Top Step is solid, but and obviously I'm trading my Top Step live account. Like I love Top Step, but I think there is now better, if not better options, equivalent options. Tradeify is right on par with them, and they don't have that new rule where you have to like be in profit one payout to another to like take a payout. So for me, that's like if you have a really good week on your XFA, like you have to be continuing to make profit even though you have that profit. You have to continue to make it. You know what I mean? You have to continue to make profit one week to another. And if you're not above that balance, it's, from what I understand, right? Tradeify doesn't have that. Floating 2 micros from 800? That is insane. That is crazy. Alice said, "Yo, yeah, I got you, Alice. I'm in talks with a prop firm right now to see if we can do if I can get a giveaway set up that way to the winners. I'm just waiting to hear back." Talking about the system, Top Step, regardless of the issues. Thought you were a Top Step fanboy. I like Top Step, bro. What is it? I mean, I like Top Step. I just think that there is. I think there's equal options now. I don't want to get copyrighted. Market sucked us in with that clean price action, and now we're just kind of bullshitting. How many counts? I think like it's got to be close to 30 or 40. Probably 30. I don't know. We can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, maybe like 25, 30. Just get in on the retracements and sell when we see the weakness, because ultimately we're just 48's the high right here. It's a program. It's called Trade Syncer. It's pretty solid. You can use TradingView on it. You just got to have your lead account with Trade Get a couple of prop firms. They can be different prop firms, and you can just trade them. You just got to lock them with your Trade When does Trade Syncer have a panel? I think they've always had a panel. It's the cockpit. You got to go to the cockpit section. All right, let's see if we can catch some of this selling here. I got in 5 at 327, looking to see 300s right now push. 303 is the low. Session lows are 294. It's a nice break if it can hold. Get a retest at 320s. Need to break under 315. God damn. Okay. That 5-minute, that's so, I hate when they do that. This 5-minute candle closes, this next one opens, and we're like 20 points higher instantly. Bullshit on the 5-minute open. I absolutely hate when they do that shit. Give this room to like 350s, 360s. Just suddenly the 5-minute closes, and this next one we just up 20 points. Need to see this get rejected here. You see 54s get kind of hold that as that high. I think we get the break of this low. It's just how stubborn is it going to be? If we get like a aggressive pullback off this level, that's kind of going to be where we would like to have our stop. I'm kind of monitoring it, 50s, 60s, somewhere in there. As long as we can still find rejection, I'll hold it. But if we reclaim too much of this, we'll just have to get out. It's a nice pivot off 63. Still rejecting 360s. Can leave a wick and come back. Nice. Needs to get back under 330. It's a nice wick on the 5-minute now. Yeah, if it breaks sometime, whatever high is here, like if we break back above it off of this rejection, we probably will move higher. So that's why I have the stop now. Need this to get under 35. KSB. Chill, bro. It's all good. It's all good, brother. Hey, bro, how are you? Happy New Year. I'm pretty good, man. Happy New Year to yourself. Yeah, they ran this up like, damn, more than 50 points on the 5-minute open, and then it's just not getting any follow through. But as soon as that 5-minute opened, it was instantly up like 50 points. It happens sometimes. It's weird when that happens. I like the lack of follow through, though. That's about the only thing I like. They keep like running it on the fucking 5-minute candle closes. They keep running it up as soon as the new 5-minute opens. Very strange. Very strange. Like the first move of a fresh 5-minute is like a 10-15 point bounce. This double bottom's trying to hold. This double bottom's trying to hold. Do we break 360s? There is a potential that we start to run, so we kind of have to just get out of it, honestly. There's actual potential that we start to run. It's a beautiful rejection if we hold it. Good Lord. Can we hold off of it? No, we're right back up. Yeah, price action here is getting kind of wonky. I'm not going to lie. A lot of wicks. 5-minute candle opens of like 20 points as soon as a fresh 5-minute opens. It's a nice rejection off of 361. 25K subs? Yeah. Yep. They're doing some weird shit right now. Let's just let's pop out of this. Let's pop out of this. Let's start to eye up like a true higher time frame entry here. I'm just like ping-ponging break even today because I can't seem to catch it. Yeah, 370s is breaking now. Holding a double bottom. Holding a double bottom. There goes 380s. Let's just wait. Yeah, break at 360 means we can break higher, and we are breaking higher, so. It's been a little bit tricky to actually catch the sells today, unless you could have gotten in on this move or this move. But anything between that is like really deep retracements. Now we're breaking 380s. Look at this go. Look at this go. Dude, I kept telling you, yeah, bro, but it's, I mean, good call, but that's your trade and this is my trade. All right, so this hourly is on watch to see if we can go break 429. If we do continue lower, this right here, like if 400, I mean, this wouldn't be, it wouldn't be a horrible entry. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it and give it a wide stop. See if we leave a really aggressive wick here on the 5-minute at 403. Yeah, I've been short. I like this actually. I'm gonna stop it if we break 430. I'm gonna give it plenty of room and see what we can do. I don't mind this actually. Plus, if we do sell back to low day, it gives me a chance to add into it. Couldn't trade live. Yeah, it's not easy. It ain't easy, bro. It's not easy. It's not easy. I like this though. I do like this. Steady. I added. I'm in 7. Do you feel like you're marrying your bias? No, not really. I don't marry bias because I honestly switch bias probably a lot more than your average trader. I just trade what the market's telling me. But no, I don't really marry the bias too much. I've taken probably more shorts today, but we are trending lower on the intraday, so it makes sense. But I also have taken some long trades that didn't work. I think it's been a good opportunity to trade both. I was trying to catch this, kept getting wicked out, trying to catch that move. Didn't look for the long. I was looking for a reshort here for the break of the double bottom, but couldn't get that either. It was just a little tricky. Bum, 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 bum. Why micros instead of minis? Because micros are fine, especially on a days as volatile as this. Micros are plenty. It's gonna be probably a longer holder. Yeah, let's see. Let's see if 400s gets rejected like I think it's going to. So, oh, this 5 minutes about to close. 5 minute did close. We could pull back. If we could get back this trend from 350s to 380s, that would be clean right here. We could take this back on the 5 minute like that. That would be beautiful. Clean. I think we're gonna do that thing, chat. I think we're gonna see 360, 350s here, chat. I think we might have caught it now. Hold on. Oh, hold on now, damn it. Why the bounce so damn strong, bro? Woohoo! We got to get to the bottom half of this range. We need it like under 360s here. Funk, funk, funk. I think it's the mustache, but funk is lit. Suck my fat one. Keep what, KS? Keep what? Now you like the shorts, KS? Need to break 64. Oh my. Hold up now. Trust the process, I think. I'm just gonna wait. We're just gonna wait. See if 80s wants to leave a nasty wick. I like how we attempted a 65 test. Now we just need a retracement and a break of it. I like how we at least have a wick there, to be honest. Well, that 365 looked good. Need to get back there. Need to get back there. Need to. Yeah, we are seeing a lot of pivots. We are seeing like a lot of today. It would be good to like, yeah. We're testing levels, bouncing off of them nicely. There's pretty wide ranges. It's probably plenty of opportunity to like get in, see green, take it, then get the same entry again. Like in that context, I could have gotten here, gotten out, taken this entry again. Dude, my bladder is very small right now. I have to go to the restroom again. It's a wicked 368, but we don't want to push it. These 5-minute candle opens are pissing me off today. They're like, they're bullshitting. 5-minute candle openings are bullshitting today. They're bullshitting. They're bullshitting to the buy side. Like as soon as we open a 5-minute candle, it's like a 30-point bounce out of every 5-minute candle. Pay attention to the 5-minute candles. I mean, there's not much to take away from that, but just something honorable mention to the damn 5-minute candles bouncing 30 points as soon as they open. Kind of insane. Don't know what's up with that shit. It's annoying though. Something wrong with the mic? No. Yeah. We need to lose 366 here. Very important. Get back up on the wall. I wonder in hindsight if I could take profit at 69, get back in at 90. But it started to look good for a break, maybe. I don't want to get out and then we finally do flush and then I miss all the momentum to the downside. Because if this does break 360s here, it has potential to, especially with like a wick run, and then we've given back most of this range, we could see like 330 quick, maybe. It's been kind of hard. There it goes, 360s. Can we break? Can we rush down, please? Can we go get 40s now? After running that wick on the 5-minute? Oh boy. 62 to 70s. $72 to, what are we gonna go back to 80s here? Good night. Good night. There's been so many opportunities to get out and get back in. I keep anticipating that we're gonna break. Like 360s breaks right there. Very easily could just run it back lower. But we decided to just hold and now we're back into the 80s. Wish I had I wish I had a crystal ball. Wish I had a crystal ball. Yep, right back to 81. It's disgusting, right? 60s to 81. I think it's just because of how I had the ATR is wide. The ATR is high today. The ranges are pretty wild. Like the moves are coming, but not at the expense of, like, you're seeing 30-point retracements every time. Could be getting in and getting out so much today. But at the same time, I've gotten out early a couple times, and then we finally do break and go, and I've missed it. Kind of sucks. All right, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick. This is turning into the choppiest day ever. The choppiest day ever. Bought the premium TV and it doesn't have real-time data? What? Premium. That's weird, man. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know much about TradingView, to be honest with you. What the frick? Getting chopped to pieces, man. 2 pieces. This low is pretty rough right now. Really want to just trust the process and hold, but seems like the momentum's a bit dry at this point, huh? Slowing way down. Is your mental stop? Oh, I've got to stop in at 430s. Imagine we get back to 550 in a day. Anything can happen. I'd love to see this selling continuation a little bit here, but we're coming to a slow I mean, selling pressure slowing down. This is what it is. Slowing way down. Keep testing 400. See if we break. Okay, now question of the day. Do I take profit here and try to get back in at 390? We just hold this disgusting range. Or do I trust the continuation on the higher time frame trade, which is back to 300s? Question of the day. A couple times I've shot myself in the foot not just taking profit and trying to get back in. What do we think? Do we run a poll? Do I lock up the 200 bucks and just try to get back in if we retrace and just like accept that we're a little bit rangy here and we might not break on my time? Yeah, I tend to want to hold also. Every time I do take it off, every time I do take the profit, it goes right after. My timing is impeccable with that. But sure enough, like we could just keep holding this pattern, which is just 360s to 400s, and we could be right back in my entry and $200 would disappear. Trying to anticipate the breakdown. What do you want to do, market? Do you want to hold the range, or do you want to try to break 360s here? It's looking like it wants to hold the fucking range again, and we're gonna find out. This is so rough, dude. Such a incredible trending day, then it's just now we're stuck in a bit of a chop, man. The market's digesting the bigger move here a little bit. But as soon as I get out, we'll go. I just know it. I'd hop in and out. I think that's not a bad idea, man, honestly. I think it's not a bad idea. It's not really how I love to trade. It's not, I don't execute well doing that though, just hopping in and out. Because the potential to sell through 360s is there, but the thing is, if I just take it, and then we finally do break, it's like, okay, now we're gonna move. I'll just end up getting in way lower. It's a tricky business there. Like, we're talking about a couple points. You got to break 61. Patience hold. I know. No, it's not my style, but if that's the case, then we need to, you know, we need to accept it a little bit. But this looks like it wants to go. It always looks like it wants to go before it fucking pops back up 20 points. Testing the equal low 360. It's especially hard whenever you've seen like that the market is giving us good momentum today when it finally decides to go. And we're back up 15 points. I'm gonna jump off a bridge. Oh my god. Where's your TP? I want to see if we can get under 360s. Low a day. Oh boy. Just 5 minute. This 5 minutes not wanting to go. Okay, we're gonna have a fresh 5-minute candle open here in a second, in about 45 seconds. What I've been noticing today is every time a 5-minute candle opens, we run up like an instant 20 points. So let's see in the next 30 seconds if that's the case. Twenty seconds. Ten seconds. Maybe we can get a 5-minute candle open just 30 points lower for once. All right, let's see. I'm interested to see. There's your 5-minute candle open. Every time we get a 5-minute candle open, we run. It's happened every 5-minute candle open. It's really weird. Or like initially, we get buying out of it. Can we get under 360s here? This candle can flip red. 369. '60s. Let's get it, baby. Come on now. Flush the funk. Flush the funk. I know what we need, chat. Hold on. I know what we need. We want the funk. Yeah, this is Trade Sinker. Okay, we're testing it for the fourth freaking time, dude. Surely buyers step out of the way here on the fourth test. Here we go. Cross your fingers, cross your toes. Brother. 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 Brethren. Brethren. No regrets, no regrets, no regrets. Come on, 60s. You know you want it. Yo, chat, can we get 100 likes in the YouTube chat? I think if we get to 100 likes, this sucker will break. We did break. We just wick back up to 80s in 5 seconds. Let's see. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. O-C-H-I-T, chit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Y'all were telling me to take profit up there. Oh, shit. Take 3 off. Wait, don't wick me, dude. Don't edge me. Pause. Don't edge me. Chat, y'all were telling me to take profit up there, bro. Oh, shit. No regrets. No regrets. Ever. Never, ever. Never, ever. Reverend Dance Cavern. What is that from? What is Reverend Dance Cavern from? Why is that in my head right now? Reverend Dance Cavern. 322. Don't edge. Don't edge. I have a no edge policy. No edge. No edge. No edge. No edge. No edge. Don't edge. Don't edge. Don't edge. Don't edge. I find it very hard to believe we're going to see any buying here. Imagine we run all the way back up. Let's see if we can get low a day here, man. Come on now. We want low a day. We will accept nothing but low of day. Should probably lock in some on this account though, if I'm being dead honest. It's like a TPO. I'll accept nothing but low of day, damn it. Can you do a vid on TradeSync? I mean, yeah, I mean, I guess I could. Yeah, I suppose I could. So we get that final push. All right, we're gonna take some. Take one, I guess. Shit's being stubborn right now. Are we in the 30s for real though? I mean, I suppose we could, but I don't think so. Hmm. Nice. What? Why? I'm trying to think. Like, are we really about to do triple bottom right now? Can I comprehend that? Can I process that? The triple bottom here? Is that what's happening? Surely that's not what's happening. Make my head tilt. Like Rick Grime, headphones died. I want to give it a little bit of room here to try to get under 320s. You don't want to see this get back to 340s. This is now right back against the lows. We might dump 300. We might dump 300. Yo, guys, can we get to 100? Are we at 100 likes? Are we at 100 likes? We're at 154 likes? Incredible. Y'all are awesome. All right, so that was a good add at 3. We kind of added 340s. I wanted to see 350s kind of get rejected. We did. Now look. This is a triple bottom on a day that has had a tremendous amount of selling pressure. I want to go ahead and be an optimist and look for the break lower. We're down 2% from the highs. We have a pretty key level on the daily at 25,000 flat that we've seen a lot of support at. I wouldn't mind. That's this red line. I don't know if we get it, but there has been a solid amount of selling pressure. So if we can start to trend lower here and lose 100 points or two, we could be very close. I'm going to try to hold this. I'm going to try my best to hold this. Hopefully we can take something out of this, man. Right here, like 30s needs to get just shat on. Shat on, to be honest with you. Like, we can't start curling back 30s, 40s. I might just cut it at that point. On a test of a tree, yeah, this is... Oh, where's the trend? Why can't we get with the trend? That's nice. Can we hold it? Killing me. You're killing me. We got some good trades today. I could have done 100% better with the entries and exits on a lot of them, but we pulled some meat off the bone. This is triple bottom. Anything above 340 is like possibly holding. Can't let this hold the range on the hourly. If we lose, man, if we get back into 320s, I'm gonna tighten my risk up and go stop at the 340s. I don't really even want to see it above 340s. I was trying to give it a chance because I'm still a believer here, but we'll see. We need to get back into 320s pronto. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm gonna let this try to reject one final time off 39, or I'm gonna be out of here. I don't want to sit around and let this hold a triple bottom just for me to get bounced on. Pause. I don't know why I say that. This triple bottom's holding. All right, my day's over. My day's over. My day's over. 600 on the funded accounts, 190. I was up a heck of a lot more on this top step account, but that's too strong of a damn bounce off of a triple bottom, man. It's too strong. It's too strong. It is too strong of a bounce off a damn triple bottom. We should not be bouncing that hard off of a triple bottom if we're going to look for a break lower. This 50% back into the range. It's just, that can't happen. Can't happen. Not saying it's going to go higher, but I cannot afford to concede that much ground whenever I'm looking for a breakout trade. Can't do it. Would have liked to execute a lot better on the top step account. Something about the top step account's like bad luck. I don't know. I do way better on even the Tradeify Live account. I'm interested to just watch and see what happens now, because I'll be baffled if this triple bottom holds. But with that bounce to 350, it very well might. Or maybe it just gets pinned right there. Anyways, I'm not going to take a trade. I'm just going to watch it. I think it's wild that we bounced to 354 right there. I think it's very extended. You making a coffee? You want to make me one? Thank you. How do you get the nice little sidecar for trade sinkers? Taking up a whole screen. Literally, bro, I'm just minimizing my panel. I'm just minimizing the panel. Right, just putting it all the way over there. I have an ultra wide monitor, so that kind of helps. But yeah, they need to come out with something where maybe like you can grab it and minimize it and stuff like that. Because right now you have to have the whole browser up. It's kind of annoying. Yeah, dude, I tell you what, and maybe we do go lower. I'm still kind of leaning that way, but on a triple bottom, it's coming down off a lower high. You legit want to see. Maybe we do. I'm sure we do go lower, but I can't risk it bouncing back through 50s, 60s. It's too much. The most I'd want to see there is like 320s, 330s. but it's possible I miscalculated it. I've done that a couple times. It's hard because typically it makes sense because the range is wider, so some of the retracements are going to be a lot bigger than we expect on a day-to-day basis, especially coming off of two or three chop days. The ATR has expanded a lot today, so for me to look at this low, like I'm not used to seeing 50, 60 point pullback and it just be okay, still going lower, because 50, 60 points in context of what we've been seeing is pretty good, right? Like look how tight this range is, and then look at today. But that's an adjustment you have to make. Like the ranges are going to be wider. I guess 310 to 350 in the context of what had, 500 point sell off today is not that bad, but I didn't want to see that big of a pullback. But it's content, right? Like we've been in much tighter ranges. We've been very choppy, not getting a ton of follow through. So when my mind is kind of stuck in that mode, then to me a 50 point bounce is like, okay, let me get out. Even though it's still looking to sell. Could have executed a lot better. And we're green on the day. Hallelujah. But we could have done a lot better. A lot better. Yo, Cody, Pitt, Andrew, Sean, McKay, appreciate the follows, man. Jeff, Revals, Anita, I am. Redul, Eloho. Eno, Elo. Appreciate the follows, guys. We're watching this market down 500 points. Not opposed to taking another trade, but I hate getting right back into a trade after I mismanaged one, to be honest with you. Hate getting right back into a trade after I mismanaged one. Anybody in shorts? I still see the idea for the short trade. Still looks like a sell. Triple bottoms don't typically hold for anybody new here. See a triple bottom, it's kind of seen as a weak level. Especially coming off a structure like that with the continued lower highs. Right? Buyers are less interested at higher prices. Their range really starts to tighten up. And then eventually, if you get a triple bottom, you typically see selling under it. That's why I was interested in that trade, but I was saying I'm uninterested in now. I didn't care for the retracement at 350. I got spooked out. Spooked out. Wonder if this pops through the lows at 297. That's where the low's at. How many counts you copy trading? These are all the ones right here. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think like somebody can count. I think like 30 at the moment. I just think this snug against the lows edge that will probably break. But hey, I'm an optimist. I'm a breakout trader, so I tend to think that a lot. I don't know. We've got a lot of time in the session as well. We have 3 hours. We think this low is going to hold. This 30-point range is going to hold for 3 hours from this low to here we are. 30s to 330s to 290s. Look at this bounce, though. That's a beautiful rejection. I got in short on that. I got in short on that pivot off at 343. I like it too much. I like it too much. See if we can break under 320s here. Oh, thank you, sweetie. Hey girl, what are you doing? I think she's about to try to pee up here. Go downstairs, man. Go. Or maybe she's just smelling. She just came in from outside. Oh yeah? Can we get 320s? Where's the chair from? Honestly, don't remember, man. Honestly, don't. I think Office Depot, I want to say. It was pretty expensive though. It's like $300-400 bucks. I think you can get a Herman Miller for the same price. I think that's what it's called, Herman Miller. Yo, I appreciate everybody hanging out, man. Can we get it 200 likes? I don't think I've ever gotten 200 likes on a live stream. I would appreciate it if we could get to 200. So the trade, the idea today, what worked well is just trading the trend, standing out of the way when we do see bullish price action, but trying to catch the highs, because it's given us some pretty good retracements to get entries on. We just have to be patient, not get stuck too much in a range. So see profit, take profit has worked a little bit when we are in the range. Like for me right here, maybe see profit, take a little bit of profit, because we could just bounce back to 30, and then I could just try the same trade again. This is typically where I'd be adding though. I just don't want to get chopped on. Probably won't add. It's slow right here. I feel like take profit and just try to get back in is the right idea. Although, as soon as I get out, we'll break. We know how it goes. Mm-mm. $700 on the funded accounts, $300 on the live account. I take profit. I'm sure I'm sure we'll break it now with an urgency. But the idea is maybe we can get back in at 330 again. What was the idea behind this trade? There's just a lot of selling pressure in this market. You have a triple bottom. You have a triple bottom. I'd love to sell into triple bottoms, especially off of lower highs. Their range is becoming very tight right here. Sellers are very much in control. We're in a bear flag. Looking for a move back into the lows. And maybe I'll try it again. If we can get like 330s, I'll probably try it again. Ow. Was that the entry at 324? See if we can sell a pop right here, maybe. Got in one. I'll think about adding more depending on what the price action looks like through the 20s. All right, I had to do more. I'm in 3 now. Probably give it some room, see if we can get a move back into 300. Maybe 50% of the range. We're getting sprinted on. What in the world? All right, let's see. Some strong buying there at 340. Risking like 160. Honestly, if this gets taken out, then this triple bottom is looking more like it wants to hold, and I guess we might look for some intraday recovery to the upside. And that'll probably be a day for me, because I want to see the continuation trade. But if we hold this, looks like we will. This is fucking a lot of buying. Nice. Yeah, we could sprint up here. I mean, if this gets back above 360s on a test of like a triple bottom, I don't want to give it. I don't want to let it get more than 50% of the range, to be honest. Right there at 360s. If it does, gonna assume that it's gonna hold the low and just call it a day. So far, so good on the funded accounts, man. Just creeping and crawling along to passing them. These 100K accounts have about a $6,000 profit target, so we're close. We're close. Need 9K on the 150Ks. Getting there. Yeah, I'm not loving this. I'm not loving this. It's giving back too much. I might cut it early. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it early and call it a day. Like, cut it early, call it a day. Shit. Only 600 now in the fund accounts. It is what it is, man. But that's holding. That is holding. It is what it is. Still a decent day. Could have done a lot of things different. But I guess we'll take it. I guess we'll take it and call it a Friday. Be very interesting to see what we do next week. But that's kind of what you want to see, a sell off there through the lows on a triple bottom test, and we don't do it. So that's okay. That's for me what I'm gonna call it a day. I think we've probably taken more trades than we should today. Got caught a lot of ranges, came out, you know, survived, came out the other side, but we're doing a little bit of funky right here. A little bit of funky. What's your strat? Micros plus DCA? Not really, but micros plus DCA isn't a bad strat. As long as you're in line with the trend. No, I'm a bit of a breakout scalp trader, I guess. Whatever the market's doing, I'm trying to mold myself into whatever's working that day. I don't do really well with ranges, so when we see the market start to do this, I start to struggle. So, and when I start to struggle, let me just stop trading. We're green, that's all that matters. Oh, chat. You know I said I wanted to get off, right? Now the market's going to give us a smexy little 30-point smackdown off of 63, leaving a beautiful wick there. Oh boy. I feel my inner werewolf coming out. Tell me don't do it, chat. Tell me don't do it. I shouldn't. This is just such a high probability trade. It is. Re-enter. He said re-enter. I still think the lows will be taken out too. Keeps just wicking my stops at taking these internal highs. Is that what we call them, internal highs? The little microstructure sweeps that high. The highs of the range, like, now we reject off 60 and we're just dead price action. All right, one more trade for the culture, chat. We in one more time for session lows, just because I like the way that 5-minute candle is printing. Last trade, I assure you. Five-minute candle opens on some nonsense. Let's groove tonight. Rip profits. Chat, don't go into it thinking like that. You're gonna give me bad juju. Bad juju. How do we not break session lows here? I'm trying to think. How do we not break session lows here? They're doing it. They're doing it. Okay, there's some momentum. 40s to 30s to 20s. These 5-minute candles close in 30 seconds. We need to be going here, man. $22. I'm still in on my funded accounts. If we break 33s, I'm out. It's just not. Give it a little bit of time, but if we don't break it, I'm out. Looking for 300 right here. $290s is the low. 292 is the low. Kind of now or never. This is final stance. We're right here at 320s. This is about where you'd expect buyers to give up. The fourth test of session lows. Continued lower highs. Like the range is so tight right here. I added 2. Now or never. Really just watching for like a bounce into 335, 340 would kill this trade. Looking for it to break right here. All right, we're looking for 315, like right now. Continue leaving wicks in the 20s. This is where you'd expect buyers to sell it. Or sorry, get out of the way. Final push, 320s rejects. We got to go. Right here. $30 points off of session lows with just so much. So much price action down here to 300s. We've put through a ton of orders down here. I'd be baffled if this holds the next 3 hours. We still have 3 hours in the session. We're in like the tightest little 5-point range ever. Give it room to 330, 340. It's final chance for this to break. If it's not going to, it's not going to. If we get back above 340s, I would call it. So stubborn. So stubborn. Yep, we're holding range. Gotta cut it. Unless there's some crazy rejection of 47s, but I'm not seeing it. '47's holding. Why do you have your finger on the flatten button? Because if this doesn't break out, I'm flat. That's why. If this doesn't break out, I'm flat. I'm in this for the right here, right now breakout trade. And if it doesn't, I want to be getting out. We sipping on just some coffee. Coffee, cafe. All right, 328. I'd like to test. Break it. Okay, we might be onto something here. Good night. It's so difficult to catch these breakout trades. It's just levels are stubborn as shit. This looks good. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. Good lord. Who do I need to mute? Who do I need to mute, chat? I'm the mod. No, I haven't messed with any mods yet. I would be a better mod if I wasn't on the edge of my seat right now watching this trade. Come on, NQ. You're right here, bro. 330s. This is the most stubborn level I think I've ever seen in my whole life. Like, so stubborn. I'm shorting Q. I like this. Yeah, if we can actually break. There's no way. There's actually no way. This 5-minute wants to flip above 34. I mean, if it wanted to break, it would, right? This is another level of stubborn. If it wanted to break, it would have. I feel like we're getting a triple bottom Friday here. I mean, sellers only had an hour in this range to try to break lower. And we can't. I think looking for this breakdown trade is a high probability trade generally, but today it's not happening. I don't know if it's because it's Friday or there's a lack of volume. I don't know what it is. I'm going to walk away. Down 200 on my top step, up 450 on my TFI, up 400 or 500 some change on my other accounts. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is, but this is a trade I would look to take often, but it's simply not happening right now. I don't know if we'll break that low, but I can't afford to keep trying to take that trade, and we keep bouncing. I'm just gonna call it a day before I get profits back too much. Yeah, I don't want to. I don't want to. If it wanted to, it would have. We only had an hour here, sideways off the lows. Maybe later, but I'm not gonna do it. All right. Yeah, Top Step, I have it linked on, but I don't actually copy trade on it because Project X doesn't do well on Trade Syncer. All right, I'm gonna skedaddle, chat. I will see y'all. I appreciate everybody now. I don't know if we got 200 likes, but dude, y'all are legit. Y'all are legit. So slight green, little red on one account, green on 30 others. So I call that a W. Gave back profit, but this is a trade that typically plays out a little more efficiently than all of this BS we're seeing, but maybe it's because it's Friday. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, it's called Trade Sync Mac. All right, y'all. I will see y'all Monday. Monday morning, I will be here live on stream, trading it up.